everybody, Erica Serwin here from Pink Buckaroo Designs. Look at this fun Thanksgiving treat box. Can you tell how I made it? It's actually an extended takeout treat box. This is one of our new boxes in the 2018 holiday catalog, and it is created with this framelit right here. This is the takeout treat box, and I'm going to show you how to make a longer takeout treat box. I'm also going to show you how to make this beautiful punch art pumpkin. Wouldn't this be cute for your Thanksgiving table or Thanksgiving treats? And the stamps are from the coordinating set that goes with this. It's called Takeout Treats. We're also going to use this little banner here to add just a little bit of glitz to our box. All right, well, let's get started. Now, to cut this bigger box, you're going to need to carefully place your framelit on the Big Shot. Now, let me show you how I'm going to do that. You need, and I'm going to do both of them at the same time. That's going to guarantee me they're going to be identical. 4 1/4 by 4 3/4. And you want the long side to be tall, not long, okay? So make it tall. All right, place your 2 pieces of cardstock over here on the right side of your Big Shot platform and lay your die so that it straddles the paper. There's just a tiny sliver here and a tiny sliver here, okay? Want it to be almost exactly within those outside edges. Now we only want to cut from here over. So I'm going to take my clear plate and just cover half of it. That way when I get here, the cutting will stop and it's not going to cut all of this. So hold it in place carefully and go through, keeping your hand on it so that it doesn't slip or fly out. Sometimes the die will fly out the other end when I do it like that. So let's lift up and see. So we've done half of it. Okay, can you see how that is? Now we're going to move this over, doing the same thing over here. We want this edge over here like this, but we don't want this to cut. So now we're going to put our plate here and only cut that edge. All right, so this time, well, you know what? Let's scoot it in. It's better to have more plate. You don't want to have this just hanging off like that. You want to put it as far down on the plate as you can. So move it, let me get it back where it was, but let's keep it over on the left side of the platform. All right, holding it there and holding it in place, running it through. Let's see how it worked. Perfect. All right, so you can see what I've done is I've taken the left side and cut it over here and the right side of the die and cut it over there. All right, isn't that awesome? Just like that. And we're going to actually take this piece right here and cut it off. All right. All right, so we've made the big front and back. Now we need to make the 2 sides. So I have cut 2 pieces of crumb cake that measure 3 by 5 1/2. And this time I'm going to actually cut this piece, the claw. I call it the claw piece because it has that opening there. All right, so lay it on there and run it through. Whoops, my grid paper is just sliding all over the place. And let's see what we got. Now you want to cut off these pieces right here. All right, so this is what it looks like. That we have 2 of these and we have 2 of these, okay? So let's go ahead and burnish these lines. One thing we're gonna need to do is extend these score lines right here. So put it on your trimmer and line up those lines, the bottom and the top, and then just take your scoring tool, your scoring blade, and run it through there. That's extending that score line. Since we didn't cut anything in the middle, it didn't give us that score line. And we need it to fold our cardstock perfectly. All right, so let's get them all put together. We're going to use tear and tape, which is what I recommend when you make these projects. And my tear and tape is right here. It fits these side tabs perfectly. So 1 on each, and then you're just going to assemble it like you would the other one. We're just gonna layer them in. We're gonna take one of the small ones like this, and we're going to line it up right here with that one. Then go with one of the bigger ones again and line those, the bottom and the top score lines, line them up. And then one more and line them up too, just like that. All right, now come back to the first one and line it up right with the other end. All right, so whoops, let me get that lined up a little bit better. There we go. Now we can fold in all of our lines. Whoops, let's do the short ones first. See the little ones, and then take your big ones and fold them up just like that. All right, so a little bit of tear and tape. I'm going to do some here, right here, and right here. Fold those in down on those smaller tabs. And then I actually can just take one long piece. Oh goodness, tear and tape doesn't want to leave my finger. It's very strong adhesive. Well, that's going to have to do. It's a good thing nobody can see it because it was crooked. All right, there. Now we've got these, this is usually how we close this box, right? With these lobster claws, but obviously they're not going to fit. They're not going to touch. So we're going to fold those in first and fold these big guys over. And that's how we will close it. Okay, now, all right, let's make our pumpkin. You know, let's tie our box together. I used crumb cake classic weave ribbon on the first one, but I'm out of it. So for the video, we're going to use the Whisper White classic weave ribbon. I love these ribbons. They tie really nicely and they're soft and light, so it doesn't bulk up your project too much. All right, now that's how you're going to hold it closed, okay? Let's make that beautiful pumpkin. This pumpkin is just made with 3 circles of copper paper. See, I wanted to call it bronze again, copper paper, but we're going to emboss it first with the Swirls and Curls embossing folder. So you're going to need your regular platform. And this is one of our regular embossing folders. It's not terribly thick, so you don't need to worry about whether you just need one plate, because you're actually going to need both of them, which are right over here. Now, when you are using a piece of paper that is one-sided, you need to make sure you put it on your embossing folder correctly. The side that says Stampin' Up right here, can you see? That's the side you want to put your paper face down on, okay? So put it down and then just run it through on your regular platform. And let's look and see how beautiful it is. Oh, stunning. Just stunning. All right, punch out your 3 circles, and then we're just going to assemble them with dimensionals. And I'm going to put dimensionals here on this one and layer that one over. And then these over here and layer this one behind. All right, so it's a 3-circle pumpkin. Now you just need a strip of early espresso, just a scrap. Cut it off at an angle so that you have your stem and use some adhesive right on the back. All right, now let's stamp our cute little heart. I went with another kind of fallish color, rich raspberry. I liked the way it looked with the copper. There's the heart, and yes, you could definitely use this heart for Valentine's Day, but I think it's nice for Thanksgiving too, for all those people that are coming to Thanksgiving, maybe at your house, or maybe you're taking it to somebody else's house to tell them how much you love them on Thanksgiving. All right, back to our magnetic platform and our clear plates. And we're going to use the framelits that coordinate the heart. And we're going to use that banner right here. Uh-oh, looks like well, we're going to have to stamp that again. I didn't give myself enough room on the banner. All right, here's our heart and our banner. Let's quickly stamp that again since we didn't have enough paper the last time. Let's see if I can get it straight. There you go. This banner has embossed lines so that you can fold it back and forward. So it'll pop up a little bit, which is really nice. Just don't smear your ink, which is what I'm trying not to do. Oh, maybe I did a little bit. All right. Well, let's get our dimensionals, and we are almost ready for Thanksgiving. We can take our project, our cute little treat holder, to Thanksgiving dinner. There we go. And let's grab our box. And I'm going to put dimensionals on either side of that ribbon so that it will kind of hold that ribbon in place when they untie it. It won't just fall to the ground. It'll kind of stay in place. Just like that. And there you go. All right, so a fun extended treat box. I hope you like it. It's very cute and it's not too difficult to make. Here's the original size. Now, this was a project originally done on Facebook Live, and I'm going to link you back over to that post where you will find, this PDF that has all the product information as well as any other information you might need, and 2 other Takeout Box treat projects. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.